It's Russ Curtis, Professor of Counseling. Thanks for joining me today. This is something I've been reading about for a couple years now, and I would love to get your feedback on it. But are the Cherokee Indians Pleiadian Starseeds? There's been several things that I've read that a lot of Native American are starseeds, and let's look at this. If you look up Cherokee and Pleiadians, there's several myths and stories. There's even a video, a film that was made of Cherokee myth and legends related to Pleiadian starseeds. Also, I read this when they were colonizing the United States. So, kind of the ruling elite from Europe decided this would be a rich area to move into. This quote here I'll read: the natives that gave them the most problems were the Cherokee Indians because this tribe retained most of their Atlantean knowledge. They went on further to say that this tribe, they understood from kind of the Pleiadian perspective of collaboration, of value of the family, of honoring nature, of giving thanks for food. And that made them hard to control. Okay, now this isn't like, oh, all Native Americans existed in bliss. There's issues. There was wars, and all that kind of stuff. But there was a honoring of things that was not going to work if you wanted to be a ruling class and run a nation. And you got to use fear to do that. So you got to bring in fear-based devices. And the Cherokee just weren't going to be fearful because they understood kind of the higher purpose, that they were all one, that they were all a part of Earth. Earth was a part of them, and so forth. So again, I'd love to hear your feedback. But then that also made me think about the boarding schools, and particularly how the Catholic Church would take all these kids. And fortunately, the Pope has apologized a little bit. Our president has apologized a little bit, not enough, but went in and essentially was trying to get the Indian out of these kids in these horrific schools where so many of them were killed. But that makes you think like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we can't have these folks talking about what they understand about larger spirituality and God, if you will, or source or great source, because we can't instill fear in people if people are going to believe what the Cherokee have to say. So again, I'm just kind of curious about your thoughts. I put this in. I know this is kind of disparate, if you will, and that I've just linked together some things I've read. But please do search Cherokee and Pleiadian, and you're going to find some interesting information out there. All right, let me know your thoughts. Talk to you on the next video. Take good care.